Today we are doing another intake install, except this time it's on the Eclipse. Now I do have some other parts coming in, so be ready for a lot more videos. Not going to tell you what yet, but I have one behind the camera, and then I have one that should be getting here at some point today. So I got a couple other things coming up, a couple tune-up things. I probably could have done a video earlier today. I just did a oil change on my brother's F-150, but I'll just show you what the oil change is on the Eclipse. So let's just get right into it, do the unboxing, and get into the parts and install. Oh, there is more tape. Good thing I kept the knife out, kind of. As I had talked about last time, cleaning procedure. Who follows that? Oh, wait, I probably should. All the important stuff. Hey, look! Stickers. Perfect. I can put my first sticker on the car. Do I really want to? I'm not sure yet. And where? Also, not sure yet. So, let's just start getting everything out and let's go from there. So, engine intake system, the filter, a hose, power band, and instructions. That's a good looking Eclipse. Yeah, so who needs instructions? Do I know what I'm doing? Kind of. Am I going to use the instructions? Maybe. Should you? Probably. But that's what you have me for. I'll just tell you what to do. That's the whole fun of this. So, let's just get right into it. More cardboard. Ooh, here's the good stuff. I can get it out. Oh, look, another blue filter. That's what I had last time. Whoa, that one's a lot bigger than the other one. Sweet. Stuff I don't need. Stuff I don't need. Oh, the good part. The polished portion. Let's see if there's anything else. Is that really it? Huh. That's super simple. Well, alrighty then, in that case, if that is really it, then I guess just let's get into it. Alright, so as you can see, there is the stock airbox / intake. What I would recommend doing first is there's a screw back there and one right there for the tubing in between. Take the tubing off. That's my recommendation for the first step, because after that you're going to need to take the box out, and there's a little mount all the way down there. You can't really see it with the camera, but it's down there if you can see the screw, and you're going to need to take that off. But recommendation, tubing first, then box. I'll show you once I have the tubing off, and then same thing with the box. And make sure you also get the, I guess, other actual tubing. And basically for that, you'll just need a screwdriver and a pair of pliers for the clamp on there. Alright, so actually what you're going to have to do is take the airbox apart with 1, 2, 3, 4 little clips. And you're going to have some bolts in there that you're going to have to obviously loosen and take out. And that's pretty much what you're going to have to do to get the... Sorry, I'm having lighting problems. That is what you're going to have to do to get the airbox off and the screw down there for the box itself. So that looks like it's going to be a 10. Take those off. Once I get them off, I will show you next step of putting everything back together, pretty much just in the reverse order. Alright, so finally got the box off. You really, to get it off of this point, you're really gonna have to pull really, really hard. You do not take this like cover off. This is part of the support for the fuse box, and also obviously it's part of the intake, so it goes to the outside in the fender. So keep that on, and then let's start putting the rest of the intake back in, or the new one. For that, you're gonna need to start back here and then work your way back forward, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Alright, so I've done a good amount since I picked up the camera last. Pretty much I put the coupler or the right angle on. The pipe literally slides right in for now. I haven't tightened that down. I got this tubing on, that's why it took so long. For some reason, the pipe that they gave us, or I guess the whatever you want to call it, the hose that they gave us is a lot smaller than it should be. I think this is 2.5 and it should be 3, or whatever the measurement is. But it's way too small, and so that took me a good 20-30 minutes to get on just to that nipple. It'll slide onto that side real easy. This side, this pipe just slides in. Line it up so that it is lined up with the valve cover screw right there for the mount. And then basically at the end, you'll put the filter, which is over there, slide it onto the end and tighten her down. And make sure all of your fasteners, 1, 2, and 3, once I get this on, are tightened down. And make sure they're all on before, because you can't really put any of them on after the fact. Alright, so I know it's kind of dark, but here is the final piece. It looks a lot cleaner. The only thing that I did since you guys were done is, or since I last picked up the camera, tighten that down, put on the intake the actual filter. I was going to mount that down, but I can't because somebody snapped off the bolt inside. And then just tighten everything down and you're all done. It doesn't really make much of a difference in sound, which is too bad, but that's also because it's NA, so it really won't. The biggest thing that it would have done is after a while you start to hear it in the back when you're actually driving. So I'm hoping this stays in place because it's not actually mounted, so we'll see about that. But for now, I'm done. Wait till next video, then I'll actually have good sound. There's a hint, and I'll actually be able to stop and go a lot better. Giving you hints left and right. But for now, that's it for today's video. Dogs are barking, so I'm gonna go see if that is either Kim or my package. So let's go see. Alright, so the dogs were barking at something. Yeah, yes you were. You were barking at something. Wasn't Kim, so that leaves the other option. I got my package. You wanna see what it is? Ooh, it's right there. I'm gonna open it in a little bit, but for you guys, ooh, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow, where I will be unveiling the new piece that goes to the car, and then installing it, and then wait till the next video, and I'll be doing more. I'm finally getting more things, and I'm finally doing more for YouTube. Stay tuned. Next time, it'll be the good install, and actually, it'll be a fun one. I hope. We'll see.